common or natural in monopolistic competition. So if you pay close attention, nowadays we are living in a market structure which is called monopolistically competitive market, in which we have advertising. All right. So when firm sells differentiated products and charges price above MC, each firm has an incentive to advertise in order to attract more buyers to its particular product. So advertising is a huge, part of the budget of the company. You see, 10 to 20% of revenue firms are spending on advertising. So firms that sell industrial products spend little, and firms with homogeneous products, they spend nothing. All right. So for example, wheat, peanuts, because they are identical products, so they don't advertise. But firms that sell industrial products, they also advertise, but little. For example, you don't see much of the advertisement of Mercedes or Bugatti or Lamborghini, but only small segment of people, not for overall, because they know that others cannot afford. Right? Okay. Over about 2% of the total revenue. So that is in basically US, 240 billion a year. This industry has grown. The advertisement industry has grown 240 billion a year. So you can look at the intensity of advertising. So now the debate of having whether the advertisement is good or not, whether it is a waste or whether it is a purpose or not. So we have a mixed argument. So look at that. $240 billion they're spending. Some say it's too much. It's a huge wastage of resources. So critics say that firms advertise in order to manipulate people's taste. So by just drinking or by just taking the dew, you are not skiing on lava, or you are not, flying in a air. If you drink the Red Bull, you don't get the wings to fly or something. So the advertisement is very unrealistic. They also argue that it impedes competitions by implying that products are different than they truly are. All right, so they manipulate your taste. But defenders, they say that if we don't advertise, and how we provide information to our customer that our product is there and also a little bit unique. So we know that the string, the dew, and the Red Bull is basically energy drinks. Otherwise, people will just think them as cold beverages and that's it, and they just drink and just go. All right. So they argue that advertising increases competition by offering greater variety of the products and prices. So if we advertise more than our competitors, they will try to match our prices, and that is beneficial for the customer as well. So look at the classic price war between Coke and Pepsi. If Coke increases the price, customer will go to the Pepsi. Pepsi increases the price, customer will go to Coca-Cola. All right. So we have a case studies. It is just for reference for you if you want to read that. That's page 382. It's a very nice case study which showed the price of eyeglasses and advertising it. Now advertising as a signal of quality as well. So the willingness of a firm to spend on advertising can be a signal to a customer about their quality that they are offered. So what is most surprising about the theory of advertisement is that the content is irrelevant. What it has to do, a female model with a men's beard shaving creams ad and all this stuff. Plus Now those advertisement are banned, but I think 12 to 15 years ago you will have a lot of advertisement on cigarettes and smokings. James Bond is just having smoke and going and saving the world from nuclear disaster, or saving a beautiful girl, or just saving the whole country from you know thieves or some robbers. It's like that, just by just smoking, right? So the content is irrelevant. I just told you, in do the dew, you are just drinking the dew, and you are skiing on lavas, and you are jumping on very dangerous buildings and all those stuff. All right. So the content is very illogical. But no matter what it is, whenever there is advertisement, remember advertisements are expensive, and consumer believe that in our mind, we believe that why companies spending so much money on these kind of advertisement if the product is not worth of. All right. So it means the product is something good that they are spending this kind of, or they are making the advertisement so interesting, so unrealistic. But even then, it is more expensive. It means the product is worth quality. Otherwise, they won't spend too much money on advertisement. So advertisement also sends a signal of quality to the market. Brand names. So it is hard to correlate, you know, to not to correlate brand name and advertisement. Of course, advertising is closely related to brand name, right? So critics, they just always choose criticism. So they just say that the brand names causes consumer to perceive differences that do not really exist. That do not really exist. For example, let me just tell you, if I have two chocolates, all right, and I gave you without their wrapper, you will pick, the chances of that you will pick both of them randomly, chances are equal. But if one is wrapped in a very normal stuff without any brand name, and one is wrapped with Nestle branding or Cadbury milk or Swiss chocolates, you will definitely go to branding chocolates. Why? Because brands, this signals your mind that it is a worth of high quality. Or if I gave you two chocolates, the same chocolate, maybe the wrapper, one is some Mr. Jamal, you know, Dr. Jamal chocolates, and one is Nestle chocolates, Kit Kat or Cadbury or something. You will trust Kit Kat and Cadbury and Nestle chocolates. Why? Because they have history of maintaining quality. Rather, I just introduce a new chocolate just 1 year or maybe 2 years or maybe 1 day or 2 day. So people will trust brand names because companies, they care about their brand names in order to stay in the market. So economists argue that brand names may be useful way for consumers to ensure that goods they are buying of high quality and they maintain quality. All right. So two things they do when advertise or when they produce goods. One of them is they provide information, plus it gives firms incentive to maintain high quality. So if you are eating chocolate in Pakistan, if you are eating chocolate in America, if you are eating chocolate in China, you are rest assured that okay, this product is worth buying. Nestle is also over there, and the product is good, rather than the local production that they cannot maintain their high quality standards. So that's why you eat that product in Beijing, it has different taste, a different taste. When you go to Shanghai, it has different taste. When you go to Shenzhen, it has different taste. All right. So we successfully finished our 3 market structures. A snapshot is that. So we have perfect competition, we have monopoly, and in between we have monopolistically competitive firm. So in all market structure, the profit maximized decision is the same. MC is equal to MR, MC is equal to MR, MC is equal to MR. So in all 3 structures, there is a short-run economic profit, yes. If there is a short-run economic profit, yes, and price taker, the perfect competitor, they are called price takers. Both buyers and sellers are called price takers, but monopolistically competitive firm and monopoly, they are called price makers. Okay, so the price is equal to MC in perfect competition, where monopolistically competitive firm price greater than MC, same as monopoly. So you see some characteristics are of monopoly and some characteristics are of perfect competition. So here, so features of monopolistically competitive firm, sharing with competition. So you see there are many firms in monopolistically competitive firm. So entering long run, yes, there is no restriction, but here monopoly there is only one, so there is no entry in the long run because no firm will come to the market because it's only the one sole provider of the good. Can earn long-term economic profit. Both companies, they don't enjoy long-run profits in these market structures. So in monopolistically competitive, in monopolistic competitive environment, in perfect competitive environment, all firms will be earning zero economic profit in long run, but only monopoly enjoy economic profit in long run. But in short run, all can earn economic profit. Right, guys? Any question?
No question.
No, sir.
Okay, so I would be uploading this PPT and also the related reading material on our both platform. So if you still have any question, please do write us in our WeChat group. And I also would be uploading its practice question as well, okay? So that you can practice as your own pace. So there is no assignment for this class. So see you next week. Until then, take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.